Hello. So I'm making this video today because for the last week I have been intuitively feeling that we are at the center of the bridge, which makes sense because we're coming up to summer solstice. This year is a bridge year. This is what I was given at the beginning of this year. This is a bridge year. This is the year that moves us, that transforms us from one way of living to another. So for the last week or so, I have been having this very strong feeling that we are in the center of the bridge. So we're right in that brow of the bridge right now. And this peaked at around the full moon, the recent full moon, beginning of this week, just gone, and around the sort of 16th, we are the 18th today. So around that sort of time, 14th, 15th, 16th, and now we're kind of literally just beginning to move from that immediate brow of the bridge. So where are we heading? Where are we actually going? Where does this bridge actually take us to? And my immediate feeling on asking that question, the immediate kind of intuitive words that come to me are that it's not the same for everybody. This is very individual. Now we are a collective consciousness, but we also are individuals, and we are all experiencing this world as individuals, and we all have different perceptions of this world. And where we're at the moment, it's, if you imagine that brow of the bridge and it would only have one path going down on the second half of the bridge, heading to one place only. That's not what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling is that this now is actually starting to kind of almost string out like lots of little bits of spaghetti, stringing out to an infinite number of paths over that bridge. And so even people that, you know, you feel are that believe the same things, that have the same opinions, that kind of, you know, that share a lot of your similar perceptions, are not necessarily going to be moving along that same spaghetti junction, shall we call it, that is over the bridge. So as you're heading towards ground, is what I'm feeling, towards a more grounded existence, which will bring us from so at the end of this year, beginning of next year, we'll move into that. And not everybody's going to experience that in the same way. It's going to be different. And because a lot of us are splitting into individual paths, there may be a sense of aloneness, not necessarily loneliness, but aloneness. But the positive side of that is it's bringing ourselves back to self. It's that where we need to be at is to not keep reaching out to external forces, external opinions, external others. Not to keep reaching out to other, but reaching into self. And so I feel this second half of the year is going to really encourage us to do that, to really keep reaching inside. What do I feel? What do I think? Where am I heading right now? And I think this second half of the year is being shown to me intuitively now. This is the path to happiness. This is the path to self. We all come into this world as individuals, and And even if you're born in a situation where you're a twin or a triplet or whatever, it doesn't matter. You'll come in as an individual, and you have an individual pathway to live, and that is part of the collective consciousness. But I feel for the next 6 months, the individual pathway is really important to really focus on what it is that is driving you. What are your passions? What are your feelings? Where are you heading? Don't worry about anyone else. Everyone's heading effectively to the same place, to a point of peace and happiness, but we're all on different pathways to get there. And I sense that really kind of splitting right now. And I feel, this is part of also the kind of non-judgmental shift that we are moving into, of just accepting different people's paths and just accepting our own path as well, that maybe our own path is not what we thought it was going to be. And, just really kind of tuning back into that and working out who we are as individuals. What motivates you? What is it that you want to do with your life? Where do you want to head? What are your passions? What's driving you? What's that force? What's that energy that's moving you forward? And not judging that. Just allowing that to open. Kind of almost like I'm seeing like little doors just kind of opening like that, and then we'll go along the path and there'll be another little door, and just allowing those pathways to just open. So, what do you want to do? Thank you.